Choose any ATM of your convenience and stand a chance to win gold sovereigns.
September 21 වෙනිදා පැවති ජනාධිපතිවරයෙන්
The people of this country have given their decision at the presidential election held on the 21st of September. We must respect that decision. We must act according to the people's mandate to ensure the functioning of the country. 2 years ago, I assumed duties at an extremely turbulent time when the country was bankrupt and the economy was collapsed. I accepted this challenge at a time when no one else had the courage to face it. I successfully completed the task that history placed upon my shoulders. I was able to redeem the country from bankruptcy within a span of 2 years. I believe that this was the most important duty that I had to perform during my entire political career. I was able to reduce inflation, which stood at 70% when I assumed duty, to 0.5%. Similarly, I increased the foreign reserves, which was at $20 million when I assumed power, to $5.7 billion. Not only that, I ensured that the Sri Lankan rupee, which was at 380 against the US dollar, came down to a strong and solid amount of 300 against the dollar. Additionally, I also implemented measures to increase the country's economic growth to 2.3% from negative 7.3%. I am pleased about that. I believe that the future generation of this country will give a proper assessment on my historical political role the way it deserves. I am aware that my role in history as the ruler of this country will be decided not today but in future. I followed the correct path and saved people from hunger and sorrow. Similarly, I hope that the new president will also follow the correct path and put an end to the remaining issues that the people are facing. I was eventually able to carry the dear child called Sri Lanka along a long distance safely through an extremely difficult time. As we move closer to the end of this difficult time period, the people of this country have decided to hand over the country to President Anura Dissanayake. Mr. President, I hand over to you with much love the dear child called Sri Lanka, whom we both love very dearly. I hope that you will be able to carry this child through this crucial time period even safer than the way I did. I will be devoted to serving my motherland with or without power for the rest of my life. I wish to thank everyone who supported me as well as those who did not support me during my time as president and the citizens of this country. Thank you.
මගේ පාලන කාලය තුලදී ඒ සඳහා සහාය දුන් නොදුන් සියලු දෙනාටමත් මේ රටේ සියලු පුරවැසියන්ටත් ස්තුතියි.
After delivering his final statement as president, former President Ranil Wickremesinghe left his office in Colombo last evening. This morning, former President Wickremesinghe met with the politicians who supported him in the 2024 presidential election. During the meeting, the group reviewed their defeat in this year's presidential election. A decision was taken for the United National Party and the Sri Lanka Podujana Eksat Nidahas Peramuna, formed by the parliamentarians who supported former President Wickremesinghe, to jointly contest the upcoming parliamentary election under the symbol elephant. Meanwhile, Deputy Leader of the United National Party, Ruwan Wijewardena, was assigned the responsibility of holding talks with the opposition leader Sajith Premadasa Samagi Janabala Vegiya in order to unite the two parties.